My name's Carter Burwell, and I was the composer of the score for Carol. Todd gave me the script, I think, when he was going off to Cincinnati to shoot, and he and Randy Poster sent me, I think, 5 or 6 CDs of music from the period, just so I could get my head into the zeitgeist of 1950s New York. This film is a great canvas for a composer. It's beautiful, and the characters themselves are not able to express so much about what's going on. There's so many ways for music to inject itself into this film. So I had lots of ideas, and I really used Todd as a sounding board for those ideas. The beginning, we are really mostly in Therese's mind. As someone who's just becoming infatuated with this woman, a lot of their first scenes, their first date, when they have lunch, I use like vibraphone, which is this instrument which has a sort of ambiguity to it. It's vague, it's like, it's of the period. It's very clear and bell-like in a way that it doesn't have any harmonic content, and so you can interpret it in so many different ways.
I wonder if you might help me find this doll for my daughter.
It's really a story of 2 people, and so the idea that there'd be one solo instrument and another solo instrument, that these 2 solo instruments begin this far apart, they end up interweaving. Clarinet and oboe were the instruments I chose. That was largely instinctual, but I think it does work. One of the main themes that's at the beginning of the movie and at the end of the movie is based upon those solo voices. For Carol, a lot of this relationship is complicated. And for that, it's the 3rd theme that I consider sort of the theme of loss, emptiness, the flip side of love. It's something that you also sort of enjoy. It's how you know you're in love, because how bad you feel when you're not with the person that you love. When they go on this drive, Carol drives Therese to her house for the first time. It's largely just piano. I took the piano and put it through all these delays so that it piles up in this cloud of piano notes, and it's just hard to see through, where, I don't even know where the beat is anymore in this cloud of piano notes. But I did that because it matches the way that Ed Lachman and Todd shot the scene, because she's in this car, but she's just seeing like the glove or a piece of the car or a reflection of a light or something. It's all very subjective. The film is made of many different things, so you actually are looking for something that doesn't just sit in one world or in one mood or one feeling. It's got to be capable of going this way and going that way and expressing this and expressing that. I think in the lovemaking scene, the camera work is very stately, and I was kind of going with that at first, but Todd said, no, here you can push it and drive the scene more musically.
You're trembling.
So I picked up the tempo, and I really count on Todd for that. It's the nature of the story that even in the most romantic moments, there's a little bit of an air of danger or darkness, because the very fact that they're pursuing this romance does represent, a real problem for Carol in her desire to have custody of her daughter. But it is still at its essence a romance. And I think that Todd and Phyllis, the screenwriter, they very carefully scripted a step-by-step examination of falling in love. And it's that way that it is doled out step by step that kind of creates this anticipation and almost tension as you're waiting for the next step and you're waiting for the next step. This takes so many people to make a movie, hundreds of people, that just the odds that everyone is actually trying to make the same film are statistically small. But in this case, it did really feel as though we're all pointing towards the same result, and I think it's beautiful. I love film and I love music, so it's a great job.
Ryan Reynolds said that Deadpool will be the last comic book character he will ever portray. However, he is open to Deadpool sequels and/or cameos. Are you looking forward to watching Deadpool? Let me know in the comments below and click here for more cool videos. Bye.